A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. As we begin today, this is Abdul Shabazz, and this is Some Real Change, Stock Options Trading Journey. Thank you for being here with us today. You could be many, many places, watching many, many people, but you've chosen to team in with us. And damn it, I'm happy you're here. Let's go. Hey, Dan, how you doing, buddy? Glad everybody is here and in the building. Appreciate you guys. Okay. So, Dan, what are you looking at this morning, buddy? Any thoughts? Any suggestions? I wouldn't mind a call right here. Today is Friday. Just getting my charts together, guys. Thank you for your patience. We have had a gap up from yesterday's close. And we are in a bit of a controlled buying algo right now. Mhm. What is this? set itself up for us today. Good morning. Good morning. I did too. I just put a partial out there. You know, I know it's before 10 o'clock, so I need to go ahead and smack my hand real quick. Ow! But just could clearly see us in a controlled buying algo, and can clearly see us breaking out, making a new high over the last recent 5 minute red candle. We're very, very close, you know, unless we get an immediate reversal that brings us from the top of this range. I'm looking at the top left chart right now. Unless we get an immediate reversal that brings us from the top of this buying algo back down, you know, I'm still kind of okay. You know, left plenty room to add, so this is one of those risk management type things. It's a lot of liquidity to be had, a lot of liquidity to be grabbed. If you look here left on the 30-minute chart, there is a lot of liquidity that can potentially be used. You jumped in at the 10 o'clock candle. I can respect that, as we did get a good continuation, and we did get a breakout, okay, out of that controlled buying. In fact, I need to probably adjust the algo right now. Let me do that real quick. There's an adjustment. There's an adjustment. Interesting. Hitting resistance. Womp womp. Yes, it is hitting resistance.
You know, I've always believed that the moment you decide to be extraordinary is the... And today...
Sorry about that, guys. Trying to get myself situated over here. Thank you for your patience. See if we can break the day's high. That's right. Let's rally and see if we can break. First, let's see if we can get my target right now. Y'all love Jim Rohn too, man. You doggone right, buddy. Yes, sir. So I don't mind exposing that part of myself. I love some Jim Rohn, just like I love this bullish action that is happening right now on these charts. I'm glad that we are in a winning position. It's just about management right now. We're not getting the size that I would like as far as that extension, but it is still early. But if we look here on the 30-minute chart, there is a lot of liquidity that can be used, that can be grabbed. There is a lot of liquidity that can take this thing. My price target, guys, right now, full transparency, is the 560.5 area. This is also, yeah, that's my area right now. Let me see something. I'm looking at another chart of mine. It's a nice pivot point area. I take 560 all day with this trade. Yeah, most definitely. Here's the thing, but it's not even possible. It's kind of probable. What we have here is pressure that is being put on these bears right here. Pressure is being put on these bears as they start to lose more and more profit, okay, because they might have been holding on for a bigger move down today with the market closing Friday today and contracts expiring today. They might have been holding on for another move down. Well, the more we tick, the more profit they lose. The more profit they lose, the one among them that might have a little less under management than others might start covering to protect that profit. The problem is when you have a big move like this, this death candle was the indicator for everyone else to get in. No one knew that the big banks were doing this. This is all big banks right here. All big banks doing this. Everyone else follows suit. And when they start feeling that pressure, we can expect a jump. So the question is there enough strength right now in the bulls on Friday to come in the market right now, keep driving the market price high enough to make these bulls from yesterday, 10:30 yesterday bears, uncomfortable? If the 10:30 bears from yesterday become uncomfortable and start covering that 560, it's probable. Yeah. This, I guess, possibly be my next profit zone, potentially. Okay. And again, you see that happening more and more right now in front of your face. I hope you guys understand that trade and what is pushing this trade. I hope you see what is pushing it. And let's put a line right here, because this is the line in the sand. I can't wait to look at some level 2 action right here. Because this could be beautiful. A lot of time still left in this 5-minute candle. Okay. There is still another line of bears. As you see, guys, we got over that line. They're covering more and more and more and more and more. However, I did see over here this wick indicating some extra bear strength that comes right along with this area from the 10 o'clock bears. So this is a real resistance area right here. It is. That's being created right now. This is my profit taking area that I would like potentially to see them get to. Let's see if we can put that in there. Potentially. Okay. So that's my profit zone. But this is an area of resistance that has to be acknowledged. Respectfully. Unrespectfully. Like it who like it, don't like it who don't like it, but it does not change what it is. This is an area of resistance. The question is, are you going to be patient to see if we break through it, or if you're going to go ahead and take your profits here? Either way, you've done a great job. Respect to you. See what we looking like on the Heikin Ashis as well. Okay, we still green in my Heikin Ashi, so I'm still comfortable holding. And even though we're trading off the 5 minute, I have my Heikin Ashi set on the 2 minute, just so we have a well-rounded view of everything. Again, you have to look and see if this is enough profits for you. The higher climb after each pullback, looking at the minute candle, is adding confidence to the hold. Nice to see that the green 2 minute chart is bullish all around. Yep, nice to see that green on the 2 minute chart, and we are bullish all around. That is correct. We are bullish on the weekly, bullish on the daily, bullish on the 30 minute chart. We are experiencing a new candle in the 5 minute chart and a new candle in the 15 minute chart at an area of resistance. The question is, as Matthew stated, is the confidence being added to this position? For those of you who are in this trade with me, you are up nicely. We are also at the top of this controlled buying algo, and I need to clean it up a little bit. Excusez-moi. I will clean it up a little bit. Clean it up a little bit. Okay. Let's clean it up. This is resistance. Believe it or not, guys, my cat is acting pretty civil. Okay. This is definitely an area of resistance. But above this area, we do find just be patient. Well, tell me, how's everybody feeling? How is everybody feeling on this trade? What are your potential profit-taking areas? I just shared mine on the screen, but I'm interested to hear what everyone from the team is thinking also. And if you might have a profit-taking area that might just be a little bit different from me, And I want to make sure that everyone does understand the thought process behind this trade. This thought process came from a very solid move on the 30-minute chart. Nice continuation where our other teammate got in at. Okay, 20% would be nice. I'm close to it. If we punch through the day's high again, I'm in a comfortable holding position in the Munties. I am in that same trade with you. We also have a double top too. You see that, Matthew? It's still early though, so you know, you could definitely punch through it. And there is a lot of liquidity to still be had. There's a lot of covering that the bears can absolutely do still. But yet, this is reluctantly almost setting itself up to look like a put out of support and breaking the buying algo at the same time potentially. Bulls definitely have to come back in here and fight because there is a put in this area. There's a put in this area. And it would begin if we closed underneath this. Let me see what's happening on level 2. Where the rest of the bulls at on level 2. 39. 40. Okay, here the bulls come. Here come the bulls. Here come the bulls. Nope. There they went. Badly, too. Getting close to that area. See that put in. Yep. I don't like it. Now, also recognize the fact that, okay, what did he say? Yep, still a bit sideways on these mini candles. No sweat, but these pullbacks are consistent. I'm out of my call, ready to enter a put. Don't like this candle. Took profits and positioning for whatever is next. Yes, what I was getting ready to say is that after a run like this to an area of resistance, it's not uncommon for the bulls to set a trap for early bears. Early bears who might want to go ahead and jump in this, okay, can be used as liquidity and squeezed to get us over this resistance area. And that is also what you potentially did see and what could really be happening right now, which is why I drew this circle to indicate that the real put is down in this area. Now, yes, the price did come and touch it, but as soon as it did, it bounced right away from it, because this is the real put area, and the bulls here that was setting that trap were not going to let it close down here. Oh no, but just enough to entice early bears, enough to get them to squeeze out of their position. And if they can squeeze these early bears out of their position, that will be just what we need to get over this area of resistance and moving towards our profit zone. Speaking with numbers specifically, that'll give us the liquidity that we need to break the 560. We're now at the 559.73 on the bid, 74 on the ask. And the bulls are trying to make a move towards the 560. The bears are trying to defend it. But there were a lot of early bears in that last candle. I didn't want any of us to get caught up in that, so I wanted to show where the true put was. And it was the true put is not until, speaking with numbers, below the 559.25. But this is starting, and we are now at the bottom of the buying algo. So this buying algo is very, very tight. We're also in that resistance area as well. So it's just a matter of being patient, waiting to see what the market decides to do. Level 2 helps us realize and reinforce the battle area, specifically in numbers. The 560 area is the area that the bears are holding a line in the sand, and they refuse to give it up. The question was, were the bulls able to trick enough early bears here, and can they now muster up just enough effort to get this price 5 cents higher, which will make those early bears cover, and then we should see price action move beyond the 560 potentially. Can you cut that fan on? Something is strong. I entered the call 2 candles after you entered. That area you circled was a fine profit-taking area for my trade. I didn't feel like taking a paper cut if it were to drop any lower. Absolutely great call. Though if it had weathered it another 30 seconds, I'd just be just fine. But we don't know. And exactly, there's nothing wrong with taking profits when they present themselves. The key thing is I want to reiterate that I don't call out signals. I don't give out signals. I just try to explain what I see the stock market doing by way of the imprints that is leaving with these candles. I look for the high frequency trading algos to leave imprints, and then I try to track their imprints. I do realize that big money makes sometimes 2 moves a day. And if you can catch that move with big money, you can make money along with them. And also, like a wave, the SPY is like a train. If it really gets going in one direction, it's like a train. It's very hard to slow it down. Again, My other job is to identify the areas that are of interest to both bears and bulls. Now, I can't say what's going to happen in that area, because if I did, I would be flat out lying. No one knows. But we do prepare. We don't predict, but we do prepare. If the market does this, we will do that. If the market does this, we will do that. Right now, we have the comfort of knowing that there's a battle going on, and knowing that the area that is up for grabs is the 560 area for right now. I was able to highlight this area of resistance that you are able to see this sideways action in right now. Knowing that we know these areas, we just can't be surprised by this action. It's just a matter of whether or not you want to be patient or whether or not you want to take your profits and run. That is up to each and every individual teammate, but we do appreciate everyone's inputs and thoughts in this process. To me, it's worth it to see if we can get over that 560 area, because I know if we can get over that 560 area, there might be a very nice boost. If we're not able to get over it, I at least have myself in enough profit that I won't lose any money at this trade. So I have de-risked myself from loss in this trade. It's just a matter of how much do I want to win. This is a real battle. It is. You know, if I got out and waited for the move, that wouldn't be bad. That would protect me from the drop if it doesn't happen. However, there's no sense in it. Just be patient. Let me take a look at my Heikinashis to allow me to be patient. My Heikinashis are allowing me to be patient with the move. There's the 560. There's the 560, guys. And remember what I told you. Once we hit that 560 area, ding, ding, ding. Now I feel comfortable about getting out of this resistance area. Still not to my profit zone. However, I might want to reconsider that. I'm just having fun today, doing what I love with the group of guys and girls that I love to do it with. Come on and get out of that resistance area that I've drawn here for you guys. Get us on out of there and take us to the promised land. Get us on out of there. You know, I thank you guys for being patient with me, you know, because I am not a guru. So I am still learning. I am still adjusting. But I'm excited about where we're at when I look about where we may be this time next year. The amount of contracts we may be using if we just keep going. You know, so I thank you for my flaws, you know, that you guys accept, and when I make mistakes. But I just want you to know that I'm just as transparent with you guys with my losses as I am with the wins. And me personally, I cherish my losses more, because that is what makes me a better trader, to be able to take that loss, go back, study it, learn from it, come right back to the market without a blink of an eye, and pull the trigger the next time a trade comes into our scope. And I thank you guys for your support on that. We got 30 seconds left on this candle. The question is now, I originally called out that 565 as a profit taking place. We're getting to it now. I want a little higher with that 561. The question is, what do I do? Do I take the profits here? Or do I try to go all the way to the profit zone? Up 100% on the trade right now. Got in this trade at 157. She's trading at 249 right now on the options chain. It's still early, so we want to keep that in mind too, knowing about time decay, and especially on a Friday. So I kind of don't want to push it. Let me see. Need to adjust these algos again. Okay. Need to adjust those algos again. I went ahead and got out there. Yes, I did. I got out here, guys. I did. I wussed out. I wussed out. I wussed out so close, and I wussed out. I can't even lie. I wussed out. Let me look at my Heikenashis. Really wussed out. My Heikenashis was green, but I just couldn't deny that on this particular trade, you know, I was up 100% on the trade. Got in at 157, got out at 256. So grateful for that. But as I adjusted my algos, I didn't want to push it, because the other key thing too, guys, is that nothing is exact in the market. Nothing is exact. Everything is an area of interest, a zone, an area. Now, is it going to go ahead and go right through the 560 to my profit zone? I don't know. But I can't make it sound no better. I just wussed out. But let's see what happens in this area now to see if there is another potential trade by way of reversal. Called out that 565 too. Man, I should at least wait to that line. So again, these are faults of mine that I need to work on, that I humbly display before you guys. You know, I allowed my logic to take me out of this trade when there was absolutely no reason for me to get out of the trade. Again, my emotional logic to take me out of this trade. The trade had already shown me where the potential profit area was. We identified it. So I'm going to have to work on holding to the area that I know where the money is. So I have to do better. Something I have to work on. That's what you get, Abdul. Ow! You should have stayed in until you hit your profit zone. You got out early like a bad trader. Ow! My goodness. My goodness. Wow. You know what I mean? Hey. I know, right? Beatrice. That's what I deserve. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what else I want from myself. We called it out. We identified it. Today I did something that I normally do. I even wrote Profit Zone up there. And not only that, I bet you my Heikin-Ashis is still going strong. Look how strong the Heikin-Ashis still are. No reason to get out. And we identified it on the 30-minute chart. We told you who was in trouble. We told you what would happen if they got in trouble, where the market would go. After that, we then identified it, even put the word Profit Zone in it. Backed it up, hopped in the call, and I allowed my emotions at the fact of being up 100% on the trade to take me out of it. Man, still room for improvement. I still want to trade better. I made money, yes, but I could have traded this better. There is no sign to get out of this right now as a call. There's no sign. No sign. And I've readjusted this buying algo 2 or 3 times, and this is a really, really tight algo. A really tight algo. And that's what, you know, kind of scared me here. You know? But nonetheless, we reached the profit zone. And at least we know where it is, right? Hey, we saw the call, we saw the play, and we took it. We're not just one-sided around here. We can go on both directions. Okay? So as long as we have the ability to see what the market is showing us, then this gives us something to work on. I have something to work on. I want to work on holding that. I knew the area. The market told me and showed me and stopped right at the top of that. Look at that. Even for those of you, because I know there are a couple people, guys, teammates, believe it or not, there's some people who join on this channel just to see what we're doing, see if can't believe we're still on the air. But that's right. After a year, we're still on the air. Getting bigger, better, and stronger. Now a consistently profitable SPY trader, just trying to expand on that. I make money here, I just don't make enough to pay my bills. Or feed my wife. So I need that little extra right there. You see, man, that's lobster macaroni and cheese with truffle butter right here. But because I got out, just plain mac and cheese today, baby. Just plain mac and cheese today. If you guys don't mind hitting that like button, greatly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate. Oh yes, and guess what? Before I go, the latest episode of Trade and Travel will be out tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let me see if I can show ya. Here we go. Oh, let me see. Yeah. Episode 6 of Trade and Travel is coming out tonight at 7 o'clock. Hit the notify me so that you will be notified when this premieres. You're not going to want to miss it. Only one more episode left on the adventures of me traveling across the Americas, trading and traveling in my courier business. You're not gonna meet it tonight episodes. I am in Nevada, Reno, Nevada, dropping off a pair of brand new motorcycles that I got from the factory. Pretty nice. They came in crates and everything. Took those to a couple of probably rich traders. Fresh from the factory, right in the crate. Took it right to the dealership. Well, look at us. Look at us. That price is still going. A lot more room still left, even as we make our way back up to that 562 area. Potentially want to acknowledge that area as well. Now, as I read the comments earlier, I saw that our buddy, I think it was Dan the Man, missed the call. Yeah, I wanted to talk about that because these are the things that I'm also thinking about too. Protecting myself a little bit more on my entry and then adding to that if I am correct. I actually did that yesterday, and that's what made yesterday such a monster trade. That put that I took yesterday was the fact that I added to it once it was definitively going my way. So What I'm thinking and learning is the places that I would add to a position would also be a place where you can get in a position if you missed it. In that case, that would have been here on that breakout. So once we did have this enormous pullback to the bottom of this algo, okay, and as I called out as it was happening, if you guys ever do watch the replay, I was telling you that I stated my call because this could be a trap by the bulls to entice early bears to get involved, so that the early bears could be used as liquidity to take the market price over that 560 area, which was our first area of resistance. Once we got over that 560 area, that could have been a place to enter this, because after we went sideways to 5, 10, 15, a good 15 minutes battling for that 560 area. Once that area was taken control of by the bulls, it then forced more bears to cover their position, as we showed on the 30-minute chart, indicating why this would have been a good area to add to your position, and it would have been a good area if you missed the trade to get in the trade using your stop out as the 559.70, the low of this base area here. What the market is going to do now, no one knows, but we have put pressure right back on yesterday's candle. So there is still, believe it or not, a little bit more room potentially for the market to go. We're going to find a lot of resistance here. But yesterday when we broke out of that controlled, oh my goodness, out of that algo, that was so nice. And really, I was really mad at myself because should have took this call, because this was out of demand. This was an area of demand yesterday. And that's one thing I've really been benefiting from too, guys, and that's going back and watching the replay. You can just fast forward to where the action happens to avoid all of the nonsense. But that's really on my part, because I should be making a video of the wrap up and conclusion of the day, which, you know, turns a 3-4 hour day into, you know, a 10-minute video. But we had this double, oh my goodness, bounce off of demand with not one but two hammers. Not textbook, but hammers nonetheless, with definite bullish bounce off of this demand area. Happened once, happened twice, and this one went to the moon. This is the one that we should have been in, but instead I took a call here, somewhere, and then got out here. You know, very frustrating on that. But somehow I missed that. But I did absolutely catch this move here. When she broke here, oh my goodness, it was just beautiful. Broke VWAP, added. She broke pre-market low, added. It was a very nice trade. Took that all the way down here. Great trade yesterday. You can see the action even clearer here on the 30-minute chart. Look at it on the 30. Algo is lined up just about right. Let me see. Yep, it was a beautiful play on the 30-minute chart. Beautiful. Ding. Plenties of monies. Then come back today and catch this. That was beautiful as well. Caught this trade. Now what the market is going to do, don't know, but if you want to look at it from the 30-minute aspect, we are having the completion of the cup. Let me go ahead and remove this right now. completion of the cup will be in this area. Will we get a handle? I don't know. But the market is still on a tear, and we got out too early ago. Not a problem. Just something to learn on. We're still learning, man. We're still learning. And when we can get to the point where we're focusing on how to take bigger profits, how to take more profits, hey, I'll take that problem any day. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you study hard. And again, I myself right now, that is, I'm getting more benefit out of studying my losses, my losing trades. I look forward to seeing you guys Monday. Thank you in advance for hitting the like button. Thank you in advance for watching tonight's episode of Trade and Travel. Also, let's give a shout out to T-Shirts for Traders. Thank you, T-Shirts for Traders. A lot of nice shirts they have on their site. You know, this is definitely appropriate. Bull run. As they say on t-shirtfortraders.co, you're a trader, right? Then look like one. Thank you, T-Shirts for Traders. And thank you for those who watched the replay. Enjoy Abdul. Fun trading today. Thanks as always. Look forward to the vlog later. I may enter again on the next big pullback. We shall see. Be well. Thank you guys as well. Well, that's all for today. I'm gonna not push it today. I'm not gonna push it today. I'm gonna allow the market to force me to trade. Interesting. 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 I see a put. I see a put. I see a put. Let me adjust these algos. Y'all. I wouldn't even entertain it to this area. Yep. I don't know. Trade as market demands. All I know is we're green on the weekly. We are green on the daily. We are green on the 30 minutes. We are green on the 15 minute. We're at an area of overhead resistance, but there is contracts. Yeah, I think it's still too bullish to Matthew. There are still some contracts to expire. I think Matthew, if anything, I might come back and look at it around 2 o'clock. You know, let's see what's going on around 2 o'clock. I think anything before that is a trap. You know, but definitely let's revisit it. But there is going to be some profit taken. That we know for sure as contracts expire today. Just don't want to be the first one to do it like these guys. Alrighty. Thank you guys. If it does look nice, I will. Dr. J said, looks like a perfect cup and handle format. Yes, it is, Dr. J. It does look as that. Even if we look at it here on the 5-minute chart, there is the cup. Okay, we can go a little bit higher here, but nonetheless, there is a cup forming. Again, we don't predict, we just plan. Alrighty guys, enjoy your lunch, enjoy yourself, protect your trades, protect your account. Only trade with a surety, meaning not just confirmation, but continuation. This is Abdul Shabazz for some real change. Bye for now.